What's up, it's Skidaro here with more Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we entered the Pyrite Caves and caught a few more Shadow Pokemon and made it all the way here. In this episode, we're going to continue forward and see what's in that little cave right there. Now, before we do, I would like to show that I did a little bit of off-screen training and got Umbreon and Espeon up to level 34. I only really trained them because, well, the rest of our group are Shadow Pokemon, and Shadow Pokemon cannot level up due to their experience gauge being replaced with the heart gauge, and with no experience means no level ups. I also did some switching around my group and have Espeon and Noctowl in front because, well, we're going to have a quite big battle up ahead. And now that I mentioned that, I would like to warn you that you may want to go back and save on that machine that we passed earlier. Just because. Now, I said all that, let's go. Into this dark cave with some familiar music that I love. We enter this door and we see a circle of dancing Ludicolo, and in the center is Miror B. Well, we can say we found him, so let's just go talk to this guy. But before we do, he has to strut his stuff and serve us. The jerk! Yeah, woot! It's about time, darlings! I'm so frightfully tired of waiting for you! Stop the music! Oh, you have to stop the music! Oh, I like the music. Oh, you kept me waiting for so long! I've decided to work up a little perspiration! Woohoo! Ew, sweat. But my, you have been busy being naughty and messing up our plans! Well, it was oh so close for everything to turn out just right! Just the way we hoped! But I can salvage our plan by beating you, little man, and so there's time for one last frantic dance before the grand finale! Let the music play! Play that funky music, Miror B, and bring it on! Alright, so this is the first boss fight of the game against Cypher admin Miror B. Yes, Miror B is part of this group, Cypher, that we've been hearing about lately. Oh, and if you could have guessed already, his name, Miror B, derives off the word mirror ball, aka a disco ball, and, well, you know, he's all about the disco music and everything. And something you could also guess is that the Ludicolo dancing around him are part of his team. Well, actually, all of his team. Yes, his entire team consists of the Ludicolo that were dancing around him. Plus one more Pokemon, but we'll be getting to that later. So, right now, he will start off with two of his Ludicolo, and they're actually pretty easy to distinguish because they're all at different levels. For example, his level 30 Ludicolo has the ability Rain Dish with the moves Mega Drain, Water Gun, Fury... Excuse me there. Fury Swipes and Rain Dance. And his level 28 Ludicolo has the ability Shift Swim with the moves Razor Leaf, Ice Beam, Astonish, and Rain Dance. Now, these boss battles right here, they will give you a run for your money because, unlike most of the battles in this game, they actually have strategy behind them. For example, Miror B's strategy is based off of stalling you. Okay, how he does this is that, first off, he'll probably use Rain Dance, the first move, to activate both of Ludicolo's abilities. Shift Swim, making the Pokemon faster when it rains, and Rain Dish will restore its HP at the end of every turn a little bit. And that can get quite annoying! Lucky for me, he started off with one of his Ludicolo that knows Rain Dish, so we're going to take that out pretty fast. Another way he can prolong a battle is by using a lot of healing moves such as Absorb, Mega Drain, and probably the worst, Leech Seed. We'll get into that later. Okay, right here, what he'll do at the start of the match is have both of his Ludicolo use Rain Dance. The reason being is probably because if one fails, the other one can just use it. And there's Rain Dish and all of its annoyance. Ah, this is going to be a fun battle. And believe it or not, I actually went off screen and did a very long battle to see if this level 28 Ludicolo really knew Ice Beam, because I was a little bit skeptical because I get all my effects off Bulbapedia, and well, when they said Ice Beam, I was like, oh no, it couldn't possibly learn Ice Beam. I mean, they were wrong about one of their Ludicolos, but I'm not going to get into that. Oh wow, critical hit! Alright! And there she goes. Literally, it's a girl. Wow. Anyway. Oh, crap. His level 31 Ludicolo. Now, this is the annoying one. Has the ability Rain Dish with the moves Mega Drain, Leech Seed, Rain Dance, and Dive. This is the annoying one because it has Leech Seed. And what Leech Seed basically does is drain your HP while healing the opponent's HP. And that's not the worst part. Even if that Pokemon that used Leech Seed fails and you're still affected with Leech Seed, the Leeched life goes to the Pokemon that replaces it in a double battle. Yeah! So whatever you do, just try not to get hit with Leech Seed. And if you do, you can just switch out your Pokemon and they'll be cured of Leech Seed. I'm just going to take this out really fast. Anyway, like I was saying about that level 28 one, knowing Ice Beam. Yes, I spent like a half hour on this thing, seeing if it really knew Ice Beam. To make a long story short, it does. And that could be a problem for people who are using Flying Touch, like I am. But what I found is that Miror B rarely uses Ice Beam with that Ludicolo, so you're good there. Okay, oh my god. My throat is so dry that I do not want to take a drink of water because, I don't know, I just feel like that's so, I don't know, kind of rude. No offense to anyone that does that. Okay, that was almost it, yeah. Anyway, another thing that makes this battle long is that Ludicolo itself, oh wow, hurt with confusion, alright! Anyway, Ludicolo itself has very little weaknesses. I mean, the only weaknesses it has are against flying and bug, and I really doubt that you have a good bug Pokemon. There's Leech Seed and all its annoyance. I mean, this whole battle is annoying. God, Leech Seed, I hate you so much when you're against me. And I really didn't want to add. And of course, the one with Rain Dish has Leech Seed, but I don't care. Anyway, I'm just gonna switch out here to my own tank, Umbreon! And I'm just gonna have it use Fly on level 31 because I want to get rid of that one fast. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, Ludicolo has weaknesses only to Bug and Flying, and I seriously doubt that you have a good Bug type, let alone a Pokemon with a Bug type move. I mean, you can have a good flying type, like I have Noctowl right here. There are a few good flying types. Well, maybe not good, but you do run into some flying types in this game, and they're pretty good. I mean, Noctowl right here is Fly, and then there's Swablu. I mean, Mantine, yes, it does know a flying type move, but it's covered up by Shadow Rush. Yeah, so that's annoying. Anyway, let's hope we can beat them before they get a chance to use Rain Dance. Let's see, there goes that one, the one that knows Ice Beam. And we get experience for it. And Espeon grew level 35! Alright! And since we switched out, we, share some experience. Alright! This last Ludicolo, level 29. The ability Shift Wind with the moves Absorb, Water Gun, Astonish, and Rain Dance. And there goes his level 31 one, aka the annoying one. Very good. Now his last Pokemon is not a Ludicolo, but it is a Sudowoodo. And guess what? It wouldn't be a Cypher Agent without a Shadow Pokemon. And Sudowoodo right here is the Shadow Pokemon. Yeah. Level 35, holding a Hard Stone, with the ability Sturdy or Rockhead, with the moves Shadow Rush, Block, Low Kick, and Rock Slide. Now, Sudowoodo is a weird Pokemon. It has weird moves. I mean, it is good physically, but not really that good. It's slow, too, so, I don't know. If you want a little variety in your group, go right ahead, but personally, I'm not going to do so. Alright, so I'm just going to focus on hindering Sudowoodo here. Actually, I'll put him to sleep. Not like put him to sleep. Why would I say that? Oh my god, I am terrible. Alright, and of course it misses. Oh, I miss! I have always wanted to say that. Oh, thank god it flinched. Shadow Rush can be pretty powerful. This is the most powerful Shadow Pokemon I've run into so far, so it figures. Actually, speaking about powerful, if you look at Miror B's team minus Sudowoodo, you'll notice that like his Pokemon are weaker than most of the trainers in this place. Aside from Sudowoodo, that's the strongest Pokemon we met in here so far. But yeah, that's kind of weird. And speaking of Miror B, I have to admit something. When I first played this game back in like 2003 or something, I honestly thought Miror B was a girl. I mean, can you blame me? I mean, the guy has freaking lipstick and junk on. And earrings. Of course, he does have a flat chest. I seriously need to get my mind out of the gutter sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, another thing that makes this battle long is that every time, like, a hazard comes out or, like, is stopped, it has to pan the camera around that angle, like, go behind Miror B. I mean, God! Like, couldn't the programmers be a little more, I don't know, shortening with that? I have no idea what I'm saying anymore. I'm just trying to get good commentary out of this thing. I mean, that's the thing, too. I mean, LPing is a two-way street. You can either have good commentary, but suck at the game, or you can be good at the game and your commentary suffer. Oh, man. Really a two-way street. Alright. Hopefully super effective. Alright, and I don't want to risk using... Oh, wow. Yeah, low kick is trouble for Umbreon. And there's Pananda again. And I really hope my capture card can handle the weather in this game. Like rain, for example. There are a few more, but, you know. Actually, I forgot to mention, Rain Dance in this game can be used more than activating Ludicolo's abilities. Rain Dance can also power up water-type moves, and if you have a Pokemon that knows Thunder, it makes Thunder 100% accurate. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, now that I'm done explaining that, let's see what I'm going to do. Let's try Bite on you, and I'm going to try to put Sudowoodo to sleep. It's Astonish right there. And I've just got to admit, I love the music here. I love Miror B's music. It's probably my favorite in the game. Aside from a few more. And of course it doesn't... what's the thing with me? Why can't moves just one-hit KO? Well, at least Hypnosis hit. And now Sudowoodo has a sweet, sleepy face. See, now that's a Pokemon that shuts its eyes when it's sleeping, like a good little Pokemon. Alright, so... now that it's asleep, I'm going to try to attempt and capture it. Let's see, I have caught it in a Great Ball before, so I'm going to try that. I mean, actually, you know what? Out of all the balls in Pokemon game, and I can't believe I just used the term balls. Balls. Anyway, yeah. Great Balls are probably the least amount of... I mean, are probably... Yeah, what am I trying to say? I use Great Balls the least amount in Pokemon games. That's what I'm trying to say. Again, like, when you're trying to play... I mean, try to do a Let's Play, and you're trying to get your commentary all set. I mean, well, try to do good at the game. Your commentary suffers. A lot. And we caught Sudowoodo! Alright! So all we have to do is beat this Ludicolo, and we will be done with the fight against Miror B. Pretty long one, too. I'm surprised it took this long. Finishing blow! Out of there! Alright. And, of course, you hit yourself. Spins around, and... I just love the way it just opens its big mouth. And there we go! We beat Cypher Admin Miror B. I can't keep up with the tempo! Oh, no! Wait a no! Get it? Like a go-go? Whatever, if you're into dancing, you'll get it. But we get a ton of money, and we beat you. Hooray. How dare you! Don't you dare think you'll get away with your latest outrage! One of these days, I will take great pleasure in kicking you about with my elegant dance steps! Oh, and I'm not giving up on our Shadow Pokemon plan! What's with the we and our business? Let's go! Escape! And of course he has to run, so weirdly, and the Ludicolo had to follow. Because, well, they're his. And what was that noise? Derek, Did you hear those cries? It must be Plusle! I think those cries came from behind that door! Okay, then, well, let's go behind that door and see what's up. But first, we're going to have to pick up this treasure right here, which is TM49, which is Snatch. Umbreon had the move before, but I gave it up for Confuse Ray. Basically, what it does is steal, like, the stat increasing moves of other Pokemon, including your own in Double Battle, so that's weird. And look at that! We have another Ian file! Now, this one is pretty important and will come up pretty soon. Let's read it. Purification of Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon are fighting machines created by closing the door to their hearts. The process of restoring a Shadow Pokemon back to its original state is known as purification. Exactly how a Shadow Pokemon is purified is unclear, but there appear to be several causes. We must eliminate reactions to these factors and create Shadow Pokemon that will never revert back to their original purified forms. Aha! So now we have a term for curing Shadow Pokemon, purification. And if we come back, check this chest, we get a Macho Brace. It just increases the growth of Pokemon while decreasing their speed in battle. Alright, so now that we all got all that done, let's see little Plusle right here. It's so adorable. Dirk! Plusle! And here comes Dookie and Silva. Derek, you're safe! Oh, and Plusle! Like, he notices me first. I feel so special. Miror B got away, but things will be back to normal here. As Plusle jumps for joy. Dookie, I don't know what to say. It's okay, Silva. We know you had good intentions and junk. Even that Miror B's been driving out thanks to Derek. Yeah, I did stuff. And apparently Plusle's trying to talk to me. What's that, Plusle? Feeling hungry? Out of relief? Wahaha! Of course people can understand Pokemon, but, yeah. Well, they can only say their names, but, yeah. Anyway, with a quick flash, we return to Dookie's house. Alright, Dirk, we owe you a great deal. Sincerely, thank you. If you're even a bit later, Plusle could have been made a Shadow Pokemon. That's horrible! Yeah, we wouldn't want that. I'm glad everything's fine, Papa, and Plusle too. And of course, Plusle has to speak its mind a little more. And I'm just going to give them the benefit of a doubt and say that they can understand Plusle. What's that matter, Plusle? Oh, you want to... Okay, I understand. Dirk, could you take Plusle with you? Plusle is saying that it wants to help you too, because we can understand him in junk. Yes, that's right. You can't let those criminals get away with it. That's amazing! We got a cute and brave addition to our party. Dirk, I'm counting on you. Thank you, Dookie, and you might as well have given me a piece of crap. Oh wait, you just did! Yes, that's right. Plusle is a terrible electric type. I mean, it does get its perks in double battles when you have its counterpart mining in it. Then you can have its ability, well, both their abilities activate. Plus for Plusle and minus for Minin, which basically raise their special attack by 50% when you have the other one of the abilities out there. But you don't get mining in this game, well, within the game, so I would not recommend Plusle in your party. I tend to investigate the organization behind Miror B. As soon as I discover anything, I will be in touch. Which reminds me, Derek, I need your PDA number. And of course we have to give it to him. It's funny, I actually gave a number to one of my friends at work today. Perfect! I will be in touch as soon as we discover anything. Alright, so, there appears to be a lesson in all this. I guess it's, if someone touches your Pokemon, make sure to tell an adult. Okay, that was a terrible lesson. Anyway, we have 2 spots to go before we leave town. One's in the police station right here. If we come in here, we get bonked on the head by the police officer again, Johnson. Ow, 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 ow. I'm sorry, Chief, but there's big news. You see, Chief Miror B, basically he just tells us that Miror B's left town. It's basically like the same stuff we went through before, you know, when he bumped to us before, only with different dialogue, and, you know, they all say the same thing. Now, a thing I want to make note of here is that if you didn't get the prison key before, you can find it either on the desk here, or if you come in here, on this desk right here. And there's Folly and Truly. Yeah. Anyway, Now I've cleared that up, let us go leave town, because we're going to go other places. But before we go, we want to talk to her since she's outside her house. She'll actually stop us if we try to leave, so, yeah. Ah! I might be imagining it, but the town's air feels somewhat less dirty. Really? Because it kind of still looks like a dump. I can feel the presence of black auras coming from shadow Pokemon. Oh, you mean mine? Wow! Fantine! Let's escape your notice. There is but nothing eludes the notice of my fortune-telling. The key to freeing Pokemon from black aura is in the north. Up north? That's where my grandpa lives too. There we go. Then she figures it all out. Oh no! I forgot! I was on my way to visit Grandpa! Or, she could have figured out that, but... Anyway. He lives in the Gade village! That's north of here! That being north may be mere coincidence. Your answer may be there. Oh, my grandpa is famous trainer when he was young. Maybe my grandpa would know something. Let's go see him, Derek. Perfect idea, because we want to see the elderly. But I believe this is a good place to stop. This video has been running for a long time thanks to that Miror B battle, and I am pooped. So, next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we are going to be visiting this city to the north and finding out if we can purify our shadow Pokemon. So, see you then.